Hi, Callie. Thank you for sending in your calculus question tonight. I went ahead and started this problem off with, it says to simulate on a calculator, but I'm just going to go ahead and show you this by showing what the zeros are on each one of these specific equations. So this is the first equation they give you. This is the derivative of that, which becomes the velocity. This is the position, the velocity, and then the second derivative is the acceleration. To see the nature of the movement of this particle, you have to find the zeros for each one of these. So we're going to solve for 0 for each one of these equations. So if we factor the first equation, it's going to be 2t squared minus 9t plus 15. And this doesn't factor down to anything, so we know we have a 0. And I went ahead and used the quadratic equation to get the other points, which is 1.10 and 6.78. All right? So these are where the position is at the origin, at 0, at 1.1, and at 6.7. And then if we solve this for 0, we're going to factor this. It's 3 and 3t minus 3. Or I should be doing this in red, I'm sorry. 3t minus 3. So when t equals 1, and times t minus 5. So our two answers, or our two zeros, where the velocity is equal to 0, or where it stops and turns around, our velocities are going to be 0 at 1 and 5. And then finally, our acceleration is going to be 0 at, so it's going to start slowing down this way, or as it's moving, it's going to start slowing down. So it's going faster, and then it starts slowing down to eventually stop at one of these numbers. So this is just going to be 6t minus 3, so the 0 is going to be at 3. All right? So once we found all of these, I'm going to kind of give you a quick illustration of how this works, and you can show this on your calculator. So at 0, it starts at 0, because this is the 0 right here. It starts going out, and probably about 1, it starts turning back around, right? So at 1, it stops and starts going back the other way. And then it goes at 1.1, it's already back to this point right here. All right? So then it goes, and then turns around at 5, and then comes back, and at 6.7 it crosses the origin again. And then this is the 5, and then the 3 is right here, where it starts from here to here, it starts slowing down. So it speeds up, starts slowing down. At this point right here is where it starts slowing down. So that's as the nature of the particle. It doesn't really have this axis right here, but it just moves out this way, comes back that way, and goes up. So that's kind of what your graphing calculator should look like. So thank you for sending in your question tonight, and we hope to answer your questions in the future, Callie. Have a good night.